しばらくちゃんいいですか？よろしくお願いします。Hello. 学生会か。ミュージの会か。Thank you so much for the the membership. Is that renewal? I can't tell. It doesn't say. Thank you for the membership. めっちゃありがとう。じゃあ、会かもんじ。はい。パダ会か。テテラ会か。Smelly, stinky, sweaty, even. I just had a shower, okay. Sonara, okay ka. Drake, okay ka. Hiya, you can spell Drake without Reek too. Gogo, okay ka. I forgot it to set it to automatic. No, it's okay. I always do that. But also sometimes, even if I set it to automatic, YouTube says my card that I pay with everything that I pay everything with is valid anyway. It breaks your streak, okay? Great, okay, ka. What a coincidence! I'm also doing my laundry. Nice, I can't believe it. You guys don't want to know how long I've left my laundry for. I'm glad your husband let you stream today. I know. So funny. It's so funny. I saw that post. I think it must have been on Twitter. Everything that happens on Twitter. Anyway, it was like, oh, most VTubers most VTubers are actually married or have partners. And I was just like, oh shit, am I meant to have one? Has to be bait. I can't believe Rika is actually doing laundry. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a really long time. How big was the pile? Well, let's just say I started yesterday and I'm still not finished. Most VTubers are married with kids. So I've heard. I won't lie. I am not really connected with the VTubing community anymore. So I've been in my own bubble for such a long time because I am very inkya. I'm shy. I'm just shy. So I don't know anything or anyone that's happening outside of my little bubble. Every VTuber has partners. Eureka, I am Mokoba. I am. You're right, my partner is Seto Kaiba. You're right. A lot of VTubers are in their 30s now. Yeah, I'm sure. But some of us are failures in life. Some of us are failures in life, okay? I go to the laundry every week because I only wear like 10 outfits. I mean, yeah, me too. But then sometimes I like go out and wear my going out outfits. And then because I don't go out that often, I don't really need them until I have to go out next time. So they kind of stay in my laundry basket until it gets a bit overwhelming. What if you were both a VTuber and a superhero? So you had two alternate identities to protect. How can I be a superhero when I can't even take care of myself? Yeah, that's everyone else. Failure buddies. Very simple white t-shirt and basketball shorts. I wish I could get away with that. But sometimes I like to be cute, you know. Even if I'm a girl failure inside, I like to be cute, a cute girl outside. But oh yeah, sorry if you hear like gurgling or whatever. That's my laundry machine. That's my washing machine. Hi Stinky, hello. You have to be a cute girl. Exactly. That's the gap moe. That's the gap moe. I like wearing cute clothes, but I don't like the maintenance that comes with being a cute girl. Washing machine is working overtime to remove think's actually really true. I put in extra detergent just in case. Wanna get French toast? Yes! I always want to get French toast. I love French toast. French toast is so good. French toast is peak. What, is it a dessert? I guess it's a dessert. Dessert. But it can also be a breakfast because it's toast. Well, I suppose like pancake and waffles and stuff can be breakfast. I don't know. Yeah, best breakfast. Exactly, exactly. What do you guys have your French toast with? I usually have it with something savory like bacon or whatever. Because then it balances out. But like if I'm feeling like really indulgent, then like I just put whatever's... Jam? Jam? I don't like jam. I feel like French toast being a breakfast is a really American thing. It sounds American. I don't think they have French toast for breakfast in France. I don't usually... Well, sometimes I feel like having it for breakfast, but that's if I'm like really hungry. Bacon and some fruit. Oh, fruit on French toast is really good. But I usually have like... Because French toast is quite a lot to eat. So it's usually like a brunch thing, I guess. Only time I ever had French toast for breakfast was in Mexico. Mexican French toast. I doubt they have French toast in France. I don't know. I never asked. Next time I go to France, which hopefully is never, I'll have a look. My mom used to make it for breakfast when I was a kid. Oh, it sounds like a breakfast food because it's like in the same category as like pancakes and waffles and toast, I guess. Jam is made of fruit and that. I mean, I don't. Well, it's not weird, but I don't know. Maybe I just never really tried it properly, but I don't really ever have jam. I'm trying to think. Where did you go in France? Unfortunately, I went to Paris. many years ago. Hating just to hate. That's me. That's me, actually. Sometimes I just see something and I'm just like, damn. I hate it. Did it actually smell like piss? Yes, but also like I am. Well, I can't really talk to be honest. But the one thing that I very clearly remember when I went to Paris was that every single toilet, like public toilet I went to, I don't really like going to public toilets, but sometimes you just can't help it, right? Sometimes you have no choice. Basically every single public toilet I went to didn't have a toilet seat for some reason. I don't know if like they just get stolen, but like why would you steal a toilet seat? I just don't. Anyway, it was hard to pee without a toilet seat. Not that I would want to sit down on a public toilet seat. I was just really confused as to why they didn't have toilet seats. What does London smell like? Actually, piss and weed. Apparently New York doesn't smell that much better, so I don't know. I don't usually like public toilets, but wait. Hey, I've seen that Dojin. Of course, France smells like pee. Everyone is constantly going wee wee. Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. I don't know why. I genuinely have no. I was like, the first time it happened, I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's just this one. But like, it kept happening. So I was so confused. Piss and weed. Yeah, exactly. I feel like every major city smells like piss. Maybe I don't know if you can hear the gurgling, but it's fine. Just ignore it. Um, I've been to Tokyo, obviously, and Seoul. I don't know if they smell like... There are places that smell like weed, but I wouldn't say the whole area smells. I'm trying to remember what they smell like. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go back there soon. So remind me and I will let you know. I'm going for the Uma Musume live. Woohoo! I'm so excited! Okay, I'll dish you. I don't know why I just scream really loud. I'm sorry. It's like nearly 2 a.m. and I'm just like screaming, and I know my neighbors do be sick of me. Fourth time! I'm so excited! I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go to Uma Musume live. I don't know if I told you guys about my friend who's like a really big fan of Uma Musume. She's from Australia and she does frequent Japan. She frequents Japan every time there's like an Uma Musume live. She's the one that I told you. I'm pretty sure I told you guys, but I can't remember. I tell people a lot of things and I just forget. But she watched the... You know that there was an Uma Musume movie recently? She watched the Uma Musume movie 25 times. So I think she just really likes Uma Musume. I don't know if you guys can tell, but she watched it 25 times. So I'm gonna be going with her. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun because I've never been and she's been to like a million of them. She loves Uma Musume. She's the one who got me like properly into it. I was kind of hovering around Uma Musume, which reminds me the global is coming out soon. By soon I mean like two-ish months or something like that. But yeah, we will play it when it comes out. It is a gacha game, so who knows how long I'm gonna be able to play it for. But when it comes out, I will play it. Cat, place your bets on the upcoming Drunk Rika Japan incident. There hasn't been that much. It was only that one time where I had a Shibuya meltdown and I threw up. I threw up in my Jiraike, really cute Jiraike clothes and my really nice boots that I had to throw away because I couldn't get rid of the throw up smell. That was the only time. That was the only thing that's ever happened, right? Illegal betting ring? What does that mean? Yeah, the puke boots. She's so popular she doesn't remember who she talks to. No. It's just that I talk too much. And I don't remember what I say most of the time. Yeah. I actually knew her way before Uma Musume was a thing. We were talking around with friends. That's how we met, actually. The Sword Boys. I'll be there a month after for Aquas. Nice! I heard that was really hard to get because it is the final live. I hope you enjoy it. My friend, one of my friends is actually going to it. So I don't know. Maybe you guys will bump into each other and then you guys will be friends. And and it'll be because of me. Probably. They'd watch it again just to get another redeem code. 25 redeem codes. Yeah, and probably drop it. Yeah, because Uma Musume, I've played the Japanese version, and it is a lot of text, which is mostly the reason why I stopped playing it. But it's also not a very easy gacha game. It's a racing sim. Racing. I mean like horse racing, but also like racing horses. Well, I don't know. RAISING and RACIN. Both at the same time. Racing, yes, it's a racing sim. So it's like a bit more complicated. Yeah, I don't like doing that, especially not for gacha games. So I just want to play it when it comes out, essentially. It will be there installed on my phone or wherever I decide to play it, and I will open it once in a while. But it is way more complicated than a normal gacha game. The piss incident? How did you throw up on your boots? Well, I was kind of just throwing up everywhere. I don't know. Gravity happened, I guess. Where else am I gonna throw up? 20 CDs for the ticket. Yeah, I think my friend did the same, to be honest. Horse racing enthusiast? A horse racist? Yes. Yes. Surprisingly, I know a lot of people who are actually into... Well, I suppose it comes with living here. Horse racing is quite like a thing. So... I am happy it's getting a Steam release. Yeah, I'll probably install it on my PC as well. Into a toilet? Well, I threw up in a karaoke room. So... I grew up in a karaoke room, so did I tell you guys that like when the ambulance people came, they like put me on a stretcher? It was so, looking back, even at the time I was like, you guys don't need to be doing all this. I was like, guys, this is too much. This is way too much. Free? It was not free. I gotta tell you that. It was not free. Japan doesn't have free healthcare, but also I'm a foreigner, so I wouldn't get free healthcare anyway. Anyway, it was a wild ride. Yeah, they charged me money. It was a lot of money. I had to get my money back somehow. I'm not... I don't want to say who I was with, but I was really mad at them for calling the ambulance on me, even though all I had to do was like basically throw up and drink some water and sleep it off. So calling the ambulance on me and then getting me on the IV drip and then making me pay for the whole thing. I was like, bro, what the fuck? You could have just left me like on the streets. It is fine. But I did get my money back. Get away, you guys go on this stream. I am stinky. Yeah, it was dog. It was literally a Shibuya meltdown because I was in Shibuya. I literally was in Shibuya. You weren't mad about drinking too much? Just so you guys got to the stream. No, because I always drink too much. That's part of the package. By the way, if anyone ever decides to drink with me, like it is your job to take care of me. I know there's people out there that are like, oh, I hate people like that. But like, okay, then don't drink with me then. It's fine. I don't want to drink with you if you don't want to take care of me. Everyone's just going to abandon her. No. Just don't. Like, if you're gonna send me to the hospital that you know needs to be paid for, at least pay for it. Wouldn't the right move have been to get you a taxi to your hotel or take you? I think, to be fair, if I was throwing up, the taxi might not have let me in. But I could have just... I don't know. I feel like... there could have been something, you know? There could have been something that could have been done that didn't involve, like, $400. If you back me home, I'd be throwing up all over your back. Simply get French toast. Exactly! You're right. That's a guy on this stream. Hello. I saw a guy like that in a train just knocked out on the seat with puke on his shirt. I've seen that quite a lot, to be fair. That hasn't happened to me, so... $400? That's all? Yes, because it was not America. I don't gotta go on this stream. Couple more beers. Take the drunkenness off. Yes. I think it was like a pitcher of beer. I think it was like, it's because I didn't eat before drinking, which was obviously a bad thing to do. And 2, I drank it really, really fast. I want French toast, me too. The adrenaline rush when people get when someone says get an ambulance. Yeah. I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie. Ambulance here is free, so. In Japan, I did have to pay for it, but honestly, compared to what you pay for in America, it was not that much. But since I'm used to healthcare being free, and also it was completely unnecessary. Like if I was really drunk here and throwing up, like here in Mars, and they called like the ambulance, and then they explained that because I was really drunk and throwing up, they would have lost and hung up the phone. To be honest. Yeah. I get battered again. No, we're still talking about my Shibuya meltdown because people just can't let it go. Can't let it go. Stupid cop stopped me for going 5 miles over the speed limit. Everyone goes like twice that. Oh, really? I brought it up. No. You said to bet on a Japan incident. And that's the only Japan incident I can remember. Iconic. How much was it? It was around $400 or like that. It was in yen, so I can't remember. What is this piss incident? I'm so confused. What's the piss incident? The Asian men incident. What? Which one? I say which one like so much happened to me, but what's the band-aid incident? I went to pee on stream. Did I go pee on stream? What? Did I pee on stream? I don't remember that. Made a whole... Yeah! But like, that was just like normal, right? Like, I went to go pee like a normal person. You're cosplaying a Shimikaze. Yes. 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 Didn't hear which one? Which story? Why do so many things keep happening to me? It wasn't audible, but you did pee on... Okay. I went to the toilet and peed like a normal person. Okay. I went to the toilet and peed like a normal person. And I'm pretty sure I'm muted. But you still couldn't hear it, so it's fine. That's not an incident. That's just normal. Okay, the Shimikaze pee. It wasn't a pee incident. Okay. I cosplayed I before I became a VTuber, I was a cosplayer. The cosplayer to VTuber pipeline is very common. So I went. It would be normal if you didn't come back proclaiming piss. Okay, I did piss on stream. To be fair, it was because I was in a hotel in Japan, and the hotels in Japan are really small. So like the toilet or the bathroom was like literally right next to where I was peeing. So anyway. Shimakaze, I cosplay Shimakaze, and for Eureka lore drop, yes. For accuracy, you know, you guys know Shimakaze from Kankole, right? Like she basically wears like a super ultra miniskirt and a thong. So that was that was what she wears. If you don't know, Google her. She's very cute. Basically, for accuracy, I instead of wearing normal like nude underwear and then the thong over it, I wore a band-aid. a large band-aid. Sure, okay, I'll do stream. So when I say that I wear a band-aid instead of underwear, it is actually lore accurate. So it basically taped. Weren't you worried it would drop off? I'm not gonna lie, I did not. I did not even think that far. This is why you told us you were never gonna tell us who you'd cosplay. Well, I already told you about Shimakaze. I did cosplay Shimakaze. I'm just saying, if you hear my list of cosplayers, you'd be like, yeah, that's very Eureka. That's so predictable. And I don't want to hear it. Yeah, so I didn't think that far ahead. So there was just a big plaster stuck to me the whole day. I wasn't that sweaty, okay? The one time she said she wasn't gonna tell us. Okay, whatever. That's just who I am. Who I am as a person. This incident occurred on the stream. No, this was before I became a VTuber. So it was just something that it was a Eureka lore drop, essentially. Anyway, so I wore a big black band-aid that basically covered my, you know. And then at the end of the day, because I hadn't gone to the toilet, because that's what you do when you are in cosplay, that's really hard to take on and off. I really needed to pee, so I I went and ran to the bathroom, and I really need to go, so I basically like ripped the band-aid off, and it really hurt. So it did involve pee. It did involve pee. You're right, but I didn't pee on myself, okay? I didn't pee on myself. When Shimakaze cosplay be fairly easy to go to the toilet and no, it wasn't the cosplay part. It was the fact that I was wearing band-aids instead of actual underwear, okay? You put it back on? No, I didn't put it back on because it was the end of the day and I was gonna get changed anyway. Gonna get changed to something more comfortable. I did have extra band-aids on me, so maybe I did think far ahead. But basically, you know she's still wearing a thong, right? Like it's basically non-existent. But it did hold my band-aid in place. So the actual thong that Shimakaze wears. I'm gonna lie. I did bring extra bandages. It's 3 AM, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Good night! Oyasumi! Have a good sleep. To be honest, like, I can't really stay that late because I have to wake up early tomorrow morning, but... but you know how my Zatsudans go, we just end up talking about shit, like... band-aids and pee. Anyway. You wouldn't have a reason to hold it in until you knew. Yeah, but I wasn't thinking clearly. I just really needed to pee. Gen yapping. Yeah, so that's Eureka lore drop. You got an Olympic level assassin meeting tomorrow. No, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to my research research for the weekend. Just doesn't think. I don't think. Yeah, the band-aid origin lore. Yeah, I gotta go back to the labs where they created me. Researching waterproof band-aid. It was basically waterproof, okay? Anyway, it lasted the whole day, so there was no incident, so to speak. It's just that the skirt was so short. I feel like if you knew about my past life, you could probably find my pictures of my ass somewhere on the internet. Do lab scientists know about your band-aid piss incident? No. Probably. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but it must be there. Pictures of... I hope not. I hope not. Let me ego search. Oh, it's been a while. To be fair, I did basically wipe out my accounts, but like if it was on other people's accounts, then I wouldn't have been. So maybe it's fine because I can't actually. Crazy, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I was the kind of person I am. This is why I haven't really revealed much of my past life. Your VTuber stuff was your only stuff? It basically is my only stuff right now. I kind of stopped doing a lot of like public stuff where it like shows my face. I still do a lot of like otaku stuff, oshitatsu stuff, which is basically just like taking pictures of my acrylic stands and plushies wherever I go, whenever I go to places. But yeah. Yeah. That's basically what the biggest kind of longest thing I did, I suppose, which is just cosplay. Yeah, cosplay to VTuber pipeline is so common. Exactly. I think this. I do think this. Because I know a lot of VTubers that coincidentally were also cosplay. Especially the community here in Mars is very small. So a lot of, yeah, basically what happened is that all the VTubers, all the cosplayers that couldn't go to events anymore because of COVID basically just became VTubers. That is essentially what happened. I can't see it anymore, so maybe it's all wiped. Maybe I'm just not searching for the right thing. Boo boo boo. Because on my play onto like, yeah, whatever that means. No, Eureka's ass! No! That's actually crazy. I didn't even know it was possible to like... I was like stressing over this shit before I became a VTuber. I couldn't get rid of a lot of stuff because it wasn't on my account, and now I can't even find it anymore. That's crazy. Are you using Twitter? What do you mean? Twitter? Oh no, I'm just googling it. Because it could be anywhere, I'm thinking. It's easier. No, yeah, I was thinking. No, because I don't really. Yeah, Twitter search doesn't really work for me most of the time. So, I was just like, oh, I'll just Google myself. Wait, nothing. Means it's gone forever. How does that work? I'm actually no, I'm not. I'm not. I was just a girl on the internet TM. I am not an Olympic level athlete. Where'd you get that from? The disappearance of Eureka's ass. Yes, literally. Crazy. I'm so sure removing Google stays up for a couple of months for Google cache resets and the final only Olympic level athletes. That's not true. I think it's because I had like a million different names, to be fair. Oh, naruhodo. You're right. That actually did happen. Classic girl on the internet. Yeah, because every time something happened, I would end up a new account. I was not in the Olympics, but I guess you guys can think. I think it is very interesting. Wonder. People assume I was in the Olympics. Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I won't lie. When I was a babu, I did want to go into the Olympics. I had to give up on it. So it hits too close to home to be a joke. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Did I say one of the words from the list? Oh yeah. Kurorekishi. No, yeah, you're right. I have different versions of me, which is why when I say, oh, I'm not really hiding my identity or anything like that, it's just the fact that there's a lot. And by a lot, I mean there's a lot. I should say another one. Calcium. Vitamin. Assume. Consume. What? Professional account. Yeah, that's me actually. Cause like sometimes I just go through shit and I'm like, I have like a I have an identity crisis. That's it. And then I'm like, oh, I just wanna change my whole identity. Aluminum. Which one's the right one? Oh. I've been spelling it wrong. That's why. Oh, girl. Yeah, I still have pictures myself. I have pictures of myself. In it. Do I have other? No, I don't have other accounts. This is my only one, and I don't have other VTuber accounts because I would be incredibly stressed if I had more than one. Epitome? I don't actually know. I'm not gonna lie. Schedule. Any hints? I mean, I could show you guys, but it's like, it's not really very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I've never changed my identity. I just wipe everything, pretend never. I wish I could do that. Health. Hands. Hands? Other VTubers account exporting. No! I will never come up with a better name than dogs. Ah, naruhodo. No, I told you all the other experiments. I killed them. Killed them all. Killed them all. Not here. Why did this show up in my search? Lying to me. Lied to me. I think I can use the 10th account. No! 48 Eurekas and 9. What? Guys. So embarrassed! Oh no way! Oh You guys, I don't know if you guys, probably not, but if you're a girl on the internet TM and you just find like random pictures of you from the time when you were active and posting on pictures of you and hasn't been able to get rid of it, it's kind of crazy. It's all still there. Well, not all, but like a lot of them are still actually there. That's how I feel about my Facebook. Result. Fine. Wow. Wow. I believe I'm on a... What? On. Why? A Chinese website. That's crazy! I used to have one horrible picture of my Instagram and I was always popping up until I wiped it clean, and now it's just pictures. Yeah, I deleted my Instagram accounts, to be fair, so a lot of that stuff doesn't... I just tried to tried to Google myself or like my past life and just to, and then I did find like pictures of me and then I clicked on it, but it led me to like a Chinese porn website. So I don't know what's happening with that. Like it led me to that website, but I can't see I can't see my pictures in there at all. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it's leading me to that. That's who you were? No, I didn't do porn. If I did, I would have been rich by now. Maybe I should have. You were to call Shimakaze to take a picture with a via you liked, right? Oh no, that wasn't the Shimakaze day. There was a con I went to as Shimakaze, And I don't know if you guys know Yunchi, but she did like one of the endings for Log Horizon or something. She took a picture with me and then she posted it on her Twitter account. That was like my claim to fame. I did it twice. I cosplayed Shimakaze quite a lot. Clickbait for AV. I know, like I can't. It's like when I click on like the website, it's not even there. So I don't know. I don't know how this works. I'm kind of mad that my picture isn't there. They didn't even use it. So it's another one. No. Good drawing Shimakaze outfit. Maybe I should get Eureka drawn in like all the cosplays I've done. Any good one there? I don't know. I can't read Chinese. Something cost. Shimakaze sunk. So low. So sad. Okay. So I think yeah, I don't think I will ever be able to get rid of my Kurore. Won't lie. If you search the right thing, it is there. It is there. You're good Chinese. I am not. You could read that? Well, half of it is Japanese, right? Kanji. By now, I thought it would have been scrapped anyway. Oh, the Shimakaze? I think so. No, it's sunk. It's sunk in the Philippine Sea. I remember that. Yeah, most of it is gone, but if you search the right thing, you will find. Well, actually, I don't. But you know, you can search up all the things. I did have a lot of accounts, so you know. HMS. Yeah. So I had like a Azure Lane account. I had an Azure Lane account where I only did Azure Lane is. Cosplay as the ship. I can't read that. I'm sorry. Ice cream and tea. I'm sorry. I lied. I lied. I can't read Chinese. That's why, to be honest, like I tried to learn Chinese for a little bit, specifically Mandarin, and then I gave up because it was so difficult. Ah, wait! 你爱我，我爱你。I know that. I know that. I've been on I do follow some Chinese idols as well, so sometimes I know some random Chinese memes and stuff. 你爱我，我爱你。 Chinese super idol. I just like idols, okay? Wherever they're from, I just like idols. I don't know what super idol is. Hardcore idol moment in season 2 of JJK. Oh, because of Chinese. This looks like a guy. Idol the Xiao Rong. Oh, wow. I will. Oh yeah. Tyson, how many episodes is it? Here's a guy saying, まだ見たことないで。かっこいい。Yume Joshi moment. Oh, a lot of Yume Joshi loves guys. I've never heard of Super Idol. I'm more of like a... How do I... K-pop. K-pop. I will look it up. That's interesting. Oh, that was a thing. Also, you know, the idol group I mentioned before, 17, they have 2 Chinese members that do quite a bit of content. Chinese. Also, those stuff I watch. Isn't that the guy? Guy speed? What? Language? I don't know. I'll have a look at Super Idol. Yeah, Mandarin was really hard. I did try it, but it was really hard. Cause I can't do tonal language. Cause I can't really tell the difference. I can't really tell the difference. Like with Japanese is a bit easier because you just kind of say it how it's spelled. Oh, I should speak. China got full experience of. Damn, I wish that was me. You get so many opportunities when you have clout, bro. Yeah, so I don't know. Actually, no. I'll have a look at this idols. You know, just the languages are just the ones are out there. I was gonna say that's basically Japanese, but you also have to learn the writing, which is the hard part of learning Japanese. I should stand him by Oshile. If he's any good, I'll have a look. If he's any good, I'll have. Oh no, that's in my head now. Speaking Japanese is relatively simple to learn. Yes. I was talking to my Japanese friend about this last time I went to Japan. And they're learning Japanese. So... not Japanese. The Japanese guy learned Japanese. No, they're learning English. And I was learning Japanese. And my listening and speaking Japanese is like miles ahead of them in English. Miles ahead of their English, but their reading and writing in English is miles ahead of my Japanese. So we were talking about how it was like the writing system in Japan is quite difficult. But obviously because like English is like pretty much everywhere, so it's a lot easier to like be able to read it and understand it from text. But speaking it is like a whole different thing. Because sometimes it's like with English it's like not pronounced the way it's written, or like it gets difficult when it comes to slang as well. Because sometimes you say something and then the slang meaning for it is like the complete opposite of what word actually. So German's hard. I couldn't learn German. I had a best friend. Well, not really. I don't know. Sometimes I refer to her as like my best friend back when I was still studying and stuff. But I don't know if she thought the same. But anyway, she taught me how to sing SpongeBob SquarePants in German. And that was the only German thing I knew. Speaking is not really that complicated once you realize you don't actually. Yeah, exactly. Hard until you understand grammar. I don't know grammar. For me, I think like it's more like the pronunciation of stuff that I get really with, which I find Japanese a lot easier because it's just phonetic. Hello, Seriki-sanがいかしてくれてありがとう。Das ein Puppenfahrten. Hiragana and kanji are pretty good if you're dyslexic. I can imagine. I'm not dyslexic, so I wouldn't know. I guess that makes sense. Although I feel like if you're dyslexic, like Hangul, like Korean writing system would be really different. Because even now I'm trying to learn it, they look kind of the same. Anti-baby pillin. Wow, good for you. Thank you. I worked really hard on not being this. You're so cute and athletic and smart. I know. I really am, and because I know it, I just like I I basically use it to my advantage. I use it to my advantage. It's how I manipulate people. It's how I manipulate people, especially when I go to Japan. It's how I manipulate. Whenever I want, like, one of my friends to pay for me. Well, nowadays I don't even really ask. But I used to be like, I used to just take advantage of how cute I am. Yeah. I had to write a Google Doc and put it on Twitter. Yep. And to be fair, I never really hid it. That's the thing. When you go around as like a girl on the internet TM, a cute girl TM, and you walk around being like, oh, I'm cute, hehe. Like it works. I don't know how to explain it, but the manipulation works. I don't know. I just go around though, but like for example, remember that time where I went drinking with some of my friends, and then some of them started talking about their like past girlfriends or whatever, and I got really jealous. I started crying. What are the feelings that Eureka is one of the top 3 grooners of all time? Okay, fine. I admit it. I recognize the NTR titles that you put in chat. I admit it. Can't hide it anymore. Anyway, my friends were talking about like their ex-girlfriends or something, and I was like, I don't want to hear this. I couldn't believe you weren't joking about it crying when you told that story. The thing is, like, I don't actually have feelings for any of my friends. I just don't like not being the center of attention when I'm around. I don't like when they talk about other girls because I have to be. No, why don't they talk about me? Why do they talk about me? My culture is not. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. The only brand in existence. It's really bad, right? I know I shouldn't be like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be giving out my brat my brat credentials, but it is literally it is how I feel. Why do you know her? No, that's not my bookmark. What was that say? ベプト様人をいじめちゃいけません。Is that the one with like the Egyptian girl? It's in my book. I remember Vepto. No, let's not ask questions we don't want answers to. Let's not ask. Okay. I think when they have like long names, sometimes I feel like I'm like, yeah, that sounds familiar. Because when they have long names, I'm like, why the fuck this title so long? なんかさ、みんな今はなんかエロ同人のタイトルとか、ゆりかこれ知ってるかなーって。はい。エロ同人よくます。Huh? I don't know. Sometimes I just read stuff to pass time. Or I don't know. I like the art. I read stuff for different reasons, okay? It just so happens. エロい同人の絵めっちゃいいけど。何が出るか？何？鬼が出るか蛇が出るか。I don't think I know that one. Sounds like a convenient excuse. Haha. My lover was stolen and I was kicked out of the hero. I awakened to the EX skill, fixed damage. I don't know if I know that one. Haha, you guys are more gooner than me. Haha. Haha. Yeah, I think this one maybe if it's like I see a page from, but I am very particular if this is like this sounds like an NTR to be. This is a mind control one. Which one specifically? I don't know. Yeah, I recognize. Yeah, hypnosis. Same thing. Yeah, I recognize that one because that one is like really, yeah, like specific. That one is really specific. I recognize it because of the 39. Ah. Ah. Whatever. Whatever. We are all gooners in this forsaken world, okay? The guy in the manga is Rex Girth. Wait, which one? Which one? I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember people. I can't remember manga characters' names. Tabasami no. I don't know that one. Never heard of that one. Heard of it? Oh, the 39 one? Oh, you read it? Good, right? Dojin tier list one. I wonder if that already. But I haven't read a lot. I just read a couple of like. Fine. I'll make a tier list if you guys do like put like a list or something, and then I will read it and judge from it. You're creating new allegations. Oh, I already told you guys about this, but like you know, koi no katachi, silent voice, a silent voice. You know how it used to be like a one-shot manga, like before it became like a full manga, and then like the movie and stuff. So I found that one shot on Faku. Is Faku still a thing? I haven't been on Faku in a while. Yeah. I went on Faku to find Ero Dojins, and then I found Koe no Katachi, and then I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? This is so good! And yeah. I'm still waiting for the Eroge Idol visual novel history. Oh yeah! Yeah. I think that will have to be on Discord. I'm really scared of the YouTube ban now because I think I worked too hard to get this many subs to just like get it banned. But I will figure it out. I do have Arrogate I wanna shoot. Yes, that one! The one where she goes, checks! You played the one I worked on? Oh, you worked on one? Go play it. And send me the goods. Yeah. I remember that scene. Whoa! That was really loud. I love when the renewal message comes up after a whole hour after the renewal. Yes, Gina, thank you for taking the membership. Arigatou. TMC from the week. TMC. Okay. Oh, it's on. Oh. Dan, thank you for 22 months of membership. Menji, arigatou. Greatest game on the market. Notification jump scare. This is so loud. You remember when I was complaining about how there was like like my alerts didn't have like sound anymore, and now it's like really. Okay, I'll have a look. 70 games will probably piss you off. No! I hope they change. Really bad at me. Or just games in general. But okay, that's still in my wish list. I want to stream it. So yeah. Oh, when I actually stream something that isn't just napping. I'm not. Using my manipulation. Oh. Go from your authentic self. I'm a pro manipulator. The hell is an authenticator app? I just tried to log into Twitch. It's telling me to get an authenticator app. What the hell is that? Alright. That's cool. I am a pro manipulator. I am. I really am. It's good. It gets your stuff fueled. Hi. Okay, because I have to wake up early tomorrow, I'm gonna stop this here. I'm not around here. I don't know how busy. So before I go, I should start like cross streaming on manipulate these nuts. You'd want that, wouldn't you? Ego is streaming Twitch. Yeah, I won't. Really streaming right now. Okay, anyway, you guys go say hi to these like Marvel Rivals, which I actually haven't played. Not surprising. Played video game. Hi! Minna, sabi ni kita thank you for coming to my stream. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't have my jacket on because it's really fucking hot right now. Not a gamer. I am not a gamer. I am not a stinky. Hi! Bye bye! またね! Thought see you!